Hello everybody, here's another installment to the building project, turning a portable building into living space or whatever you want to do. Anyway, we've got most of the wiring done. All we got to do now is run the wires from the outside inside. As you can tell, we got it all run. We got the wire run to the ceiling fan. We're not going to wire it up yet because basically we've got a ceiling fan that's going to be going in, and it'd be easier for us to do all that last. And we got two different circuits, of course. We said earlier, one for the ceiling fan and the air conditioner heater, and then one for the rest of the house or rest of the building. We had a nice donation of some used but very good insulation. Thank you, Marcy and Uncle Joel. Anyway, we're going to take this. It's come out of a big old building at Southside, and we're going to have to cut it up. But insulation, don't know how old it is. It don't really go bad. You don't want it to go wet, get wet or anything. But of course, we're just, some people will buy it pre-done, and this stuff apparently come out with like a shop builder or something. But we're going to stick it up here and put the end up here and put one side in, of course, and then cut the other side, and then stick it in there, and take a stapler, well, I've got a hammer stapler that it's one of them slappers that makes it easier. You can just whack like that, and the regular handheld, I've got one of those too. You just go up there and snap, you know, but after a while it kills the hand. And we're getting really close. We should be buying the plywood here in just a couple days, and or what is it, OSB or Blade X, whatever it is, to cover up the insulation. And we're getting real close. We put I don't know if I told this in the other videos, but we put plugs in both lofts. Got a plug there, plug here, plug back here, plug back there, plug over here. I mean, we got plugs everywhere. But after you put all this insulation in there, and then you put the plywood up on top of it, and then all of a sudden, you know what? I wish I could have put a plug down there. Man, I'm gonna have to run an extension cord because now I want to put my TV down here or whatever, you know. And it's like, well, now, you know, we won't need all these plugs all at the same time, but it just kind of gives the options open. And the kids helped us with a lot of stuff. Malachi helped me pull a few things. Mark helped. And I think Marla handed me a few tools and stuff like that. And King helped a little bit. And anyway, it can be a fun project for a family. We kind of enjoy kind of working on it in spurts like we can, because like right now it's pouring down rain outside, but since this was already done, the outside part, I can work on it, you know, even though it's pouring down rain. And if I'd have built this from scratch, I'd either have to work in the rain or just wait till it dried up, you know. And then of course winter's coming, and you know, like right now it feels good in here, but it wouldn't be outside. You know, if we wanted to, we could run a heater in here or something, you know. But I guess we're going to start taking some of this insulation. This little deal we got is probably be a whole lot different. The chances of you finding insulation just exactly like this, you know, will be kind of rare. But I mean, if you can find using insulation, that'd be great. I love to reuse stuff because that just makes it just much cheaper. And see this, I mean, and it's dirty, you know. It's got like, might have like a little sawdust or dust or something on it, you know, but that has no effect on the you know, the, oh, what do you call it, this functioning? The functioning of it. Yeah, there you go. But I seen a video the other day, the guy was redoing the floor and he was like, well, it's got sawdust on it now from me cutting the floor out. He said, anybody recommend how to clean that up? Who cares? I mean, you wouldn't want it like dripping liquid or nothing because it'll mildew back in there, but as long as it's just, you know, like, I don't know what that is, but I mean, it's just, you know, sediment or dirt from collecting in the shop or something. It's probably an old workshop or something. I mean, once we cut it and put it in there and put the plywood on it and then to paint it or put wallpaper or whatever we do, I mean, it won't matter at all. And this would be just a whole lot of work for nothing really, you know. And you just basically, this is kind of a trial deal, but you just kind of put it up there where you want it, like that right there. Kind of fold it in, like that right there. And then you just take, you cut it like that. And you might have to cut a couple times. It's super sharp blade. Of course, it helps to have two hands, but, I mean, two sets of hands, but another sets of hands just like the camera right. But and then a lot of times it'll hold itself in there like that, but just to keep it from falling out while you're putting plywood or something, just take that stapler. I mean, you don't have to every 5 foot, but of course, you know, up here up at the top, because the bottom will just hang, you know, and you don't want to hit your wiring or nothing like that, but you can leave it loose like this right here, and if for some reason something does hit it, you know, it'll spring out of the way. But if you had that thing like solid right there, you know, if you hit it, you'd go into it. But you ain't going to penetrate that with stapler anyway. But see, I'm not even touching it and folding up there. But you want to make sure, you know, see how it kind of moved a little bit. You want to make sure it's up in there and everything. And, you know, the new insulation's the same way. They make insulation, say this is 2x4 studs. They make insulation that is 4 inches thick because it's 2x4. If your studs are 2x6s, they make stuff that's 2x6. This is 16-inch centers. So, you know, center to center here. They make insulation that's that wide. I mean, that way you don't have to cut it. They make them in short rolls, big rolls, whatever, you know, and all your hardware stores has got it. And you just roll that stuff out just like that there. We're having to do a little more work, but it was free. To do a 10x16 building, Home Depot and Lowe's was pretty well competitive with each other. And I believe it was like, what, $130, $135, give or take a little bit. And that was to pretty much do this whole place. To me, that's reasonable. You could, if you was on a budget like we are, you know, you could buy a little bit at a time. You know, and you work on it whenever you can. You know, you can put up a wall. I mean, one roll of it would probably do a wall and a half. And you come out here and work on it one afternoon, and next week when you got your next check, you know, you had a little bit more, you do some more. And that's a benefit of this being all enclosed like this to start with, you know. You can work at it on your own pace. And that's what I like about it. Because like right now, for some reason, something happened in the family and I couldn't work on this for a little while. We just shut the door. You know, we got a payment to come up with every month, but nothing's going bad because of weather. And like, you know, they're fixing to get this pouring down rain. I don't know if you can hear it on the camera, but it's really coming down out there. But that's really nice. That peace of mind that, because so this stuff runs so easily. You get this insulation wet. Yeah, you don't want to get it wet. And like, you know, if you use like big plywood, hardboard, and all that, if you ever use those in construction, that stuff does not like getting wet. I don't know, today's a good example because it's pouring down rain, and we would maybe have had the floor done by now if we'd have started by scratch. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna ask her to turn that off, and that way we can get some of these cut up and take a look. Bye.